Just doing our breathing exercises.
Doing our breathing exercises. I've just run up and downstairs. My lungs aren't made for running up and downstairs anymore.
She didn't just do it for the fun of it. You just thought, I've got something to do. I'll run up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
We're all here together.
I left my demo list upstairs and it was about 3 minutes to the show before I went, oh, need my demo list.
Demo list.
Yes.
Well prepared and prepped as always. Good morning, each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us for your third live hour of the day here at Highlight Crafts. We've got lots to come today, lots of variety and lots of brilliant deals, including free gifts that you've found featured within each and every one of our shows today, which is very exciting. Diane's here. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm all right, how are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
I'm excited to be doing a show with you. We don't do many, do we, together?
It's a rare occasion. I can't even begin to remember when the last one was, actually. It might have been a Rogue Saturday one day.
It could have been,
I don't know.
And every time I'm stood here with you, I remember how tall you are. Because one of us is always sat down.
This is very true.
Because I'm the tallest out of my family, you see.
Yeah.
So now I'm stood with you, I feel little again. It's
feels,
quite nice.
It's strange as well, because when I'm with Luke's family, including his sisters, I'm like the smallest in the family.
You're joking?
Yeah. Like they are all incredibly tall.
That's bonkers.
I know, his sisters are like the same height as me. It's like pretty much. I know the quiff just tops it, but yeah, it's
all about the quiff.
That's basically. But good morning to you. We've got a wonderful hour lined up for you today with a brand new Minecraft Studio download. It is absolutely fabulous, and do you know what? It's going to work really well with your free gift that you've already been getting today. I say shopping for, add into your baskets. Also, do make sure you've checked out your basket if that free gift is in there, because you do still need to make sure that you're checking out the basket to add it to your account. And we've got Ethan on cameras this morning. Morning to you, Ethan.
Hello.
It's all good. And we've also got Amber producing and directing in the wings of the studio. Morning, Amber.
Very glamorous nails on our Amber this week.
Very fancy nails, putting us to shame.
Got two tones, got different ones on each hand. So.
Oh my goodness, very creative.
Very creative.
We're going to have some fun. We've got lots to look forward to for you. And as well, before we get into it, well, I'm actually going to be demonstrating the next hour for you now as well. Which a little bit of a change around. So I'm going to be demoing the next hour, which I'm very excited about. I get my hands on those stickers.
No, really?
I know, Field of Dreams.
Now, that's exciting.
Right from the beginning, so I'm looking forward to that. Then Mel's going to be back with you at 12 o'clock as well. So we've got loads to share with you. And as well, Mel's going to be with you again this evening. So you're going to get those 3 hours of education and inspiration. And before we get into all of the details during this hour, we're going to really briefly and quickly share with you how it all works and how you can actually place your orders and get inspired and involved here at Highlight Crafts. It's super simple, super fun, and incredibly easy. And I know for a fact, almost all of you watching now will know exactly how this works. So it could be a great time for you to pop the kettle on whilst I go through this bit. But also for any of you that may have not joined us for a little while, or you might be new to us here today, let us know how you heard about us, which would be great to hear. We'd love to know how you found us. But this is how it all works. We stream live on Facebook and also on Instagram. There are 2 live social media shoppable platforms. Now, we stream to you there almost every single day, bar Sunday. But on Sunday, you can still join us for our shows, and we do put out lots of inspiration on a Sunday as well. But you can join us live through the mornings, afternoons, and the evenings on those 2 social platforms. Now, if you're joining us on either one of those, it's really easy to get involved. Now, the comments section underneath that live stream video is where you can comment good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is where you're watching. Let us know that you're there and that you're watching. Maybe you're crafting, having your breakfast, or maybe you're doing some housework. I know, a bit boring, but let us know that you're doing it.
What's that?
I know, I have no idea. But we're just a bit nosy. We like to know, and we love to hear from you. But also, that's where you do your shopping. So in that comment section is where you'll type your shop code comments. Now, each and every item that we have on our counters will be displayed on your screen whilst ever we're talking about it or demonstrating it for you as a gentle reminder as to what to shop for. Now, you'll see on your screen right now, it says Shop Nature. That is your brand new download that we're going to be featuring today for you. If you want to get that in your basket, then all that you need to do is type the word shop, then with a space in between, type the word nature. As soon as you type that into the comments section, it will automatically reserve it in your basket for you. Along with that, it'll also send you a direct message. So within your inbox, where you message your family and friends, a message will pop up from Highlight Crafts saying, of course, you've got this reservation, and also there will be a link in there too. Now, we suggest doing this as soon as you get it, but you can do it during or after the show. Is click on that link that we've sent you. That will then redirect you straight on over to the Highlight Crafts website, where you will then find your basket filled with all of the items that you shopped ahead for during that particular hour. And along with that, you can then explore the website for all of your latest deals, latest offers. Maybe you're going to sign up for some of the Black Friday events as well.
Lots of those going on.
There's lots of those going on.
Lots of those going
on. And also check out the outlet. Any of the clearance items too would be a great opportunity, because that basket isn't closed off. You can still add to it. Now, just before you then do navigate to your basket to check out your order, please make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. It's really important for yourself that you do so. And the reason for that is, well, not just one reason, 3 really important ones is all those prices are going to come down even further for you. So as soon as you log in being a Highlight Crafts Club member, all of the items, even discounted during the show, are going to come down for you at checkout. Along with those discounts, if you spend £35 and over, once those discounts have been taken off, you will get free postage. We'll pay it for you. And along with that, you're going to get points. Those points build up in the background. They turn into pounds. You spend them on whatever you want, whether you're saving up for a printer, a scan and cut, maybe a die cutting machine, something like that. Or it could be the download that you're shopping with today. You put them against whichever purchase you want to place. Along with that, there's plenty more benefits that we can go through as well, like birthday treats, all that sort of stuff. It's free to sign up. Please make sure that you do so. Also, as well, we're streaming live on the website and you can shop ahead on there. I know it's a much favoured place for loads of you to shop, so you can join us on the website and pop us on YouTube on your telly if you fancy doing so. See it up big, close and personal, all that sort of stuff. But good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning, Marina. Good morning to you, Wendy. Carol as well. Lots of you in the comments today. Hiya, Pat. Hiya, Crafty Lou. Hiya, Mary. Hiya, Deborah. Victoria as well. I've got Alan with us as well. Hope you're doing well, Alan. It's lovely to hear from you. We're going to crack on with the show, but let us know what you're up to today. We're already busy. Now, Diane.
Yes.
Artwork, download.
Okay.
And we've got the connoisseur of MCS with us here today.
Yes, David's here.
No.
Okay, so Nature's Reverie is... this was my labour of love while I was working from home in October.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So basically... a lot of you guys know I wasn't very well in October. I was poorly. I worked from home a lot of October and it was very lonely. So I got my head stuck into a new download. Now
wonderful.
This download is actually inspired by some photographs that I took when I was on holiday earlier in the year. So we went up to Ripon for a few days, had a lovely walk by the canal. There were lots and lots of birds, and I've got a lovely new camera that my hubby bought me. So I was taking pictures of all the birds and practicing my skills. Managed to get some amazing pictures of robins and blue tits. Oh, wow. And kind of thought, do you know what? They would make great MCS files. So it inspired this whole download.
Brilliant.
So yeah, this has been kind of a month in the works. But you can see you've got lots and lots of different birds on here. So you have got robins, blue tits and chaffinches on this particular one. If you guys love this, then tell us what other birds you want and we'll look at doing a volume 2.
Oh, definitely.
But we've got, you'll see that all of the birds, whilst they look similar, because obviously they are the same style of bird, they are all different. So you can build up families, you can build up scenes, compositions, and lots of other things as well. So you've got the birds folder, and then you've got lots of other elements in the scene building folder. So we've got flowers and foliage, we've got reeds in here, we've got tags, we've got backing papers.
Oh, wow.
There's so much in here. It is a huge, huge download, David. There are hundreds of pieces.
I can feel, I mean, we've got the indexes here printed out for you, and I can feel the weight of this in my hands. Holding it up, it's a little bit easier for you to see all the detail when it's like this, but that is absolutely spectacular. I also love the style of that, the watercolour blade in the images. It makes it really easy to craft with. Yeah,
absolutely. So what I did with these was I actually, I asked the artist to actually create us some toppers. We started with the birds, and then it was like, okay, so let's create some toppers. So we want them in hedgerows, we want them, and we also wanted them for all year round. So you have got spring, summer, autumn and winter in here. So you've got different colourways. You've got the holly in there with snow on it as well. So you have got those. So what we then did was, once I'd got all the toppers, I just thought, okay, I'm going to pick out the bits that will work for scene building, because what we know is that you guys love the designs that we put on there, but there's always a little bit more that you can add.
Yes.
So I pulled out all the flowers, I pulled out all the holly, everything that we could actually take out of the image is separate for you. You've got some silhouette trees, you've got all kinds of things, which means you can add your own details into the toppers. You can build your own. You can create really simplistic cards as well, because you've got some lovely holly swags. Literally pop that onto a white card with a Merry Christmas above it. It's a really simplistic card. It doesn't need to be as detailed as the rest of the download.
Absolutely. I mean, as we're seeing here, going through all the pages of these elements that you can snip into, add into as well. I mean, I'm thinking sublimation is going to look absolutely stunning with this artwork. I mean, can you picture that? It's giving like a nod to this autumnal feel as well with the colours. There's that really fiery warmth in there. And again, with the holly, it's like a wonderful sort of transition into Christmas, if you like, this theme. I think it's absolutely exquisite. We're already really busy for this one, everybody. It's Shop Nature. It's £29 and 99 pence today for you. That is the show price. It should be on there, 39.99. You've got an incredible deal. Look at all this artwork you've got in here.
Yeah, so
Look
the
at those
wreaths, they are beautiful, aren't they? So I love the fact that these came out of the actual images so well. So you've got those beautiful, beautiful designs. You've got some swags on there. You've got wreaths. But as we've seen when you guys are demonstrating with other elements, you can actually take the wreath, you can snip into it, create borders, create corners, create swags and all those kind of things. I also took the gates out of some images. So you've got those, so you can again build your scenes around those. So you have those elements as well. You've also got a couple of extra snowy bits at the bottom as well.
Wow, look at that. This is just wonderful. And these, oh my goodness, they're a dream, Diane.
There are so many toppers on here. Now, I've got to be honest, David, when anybody creates artwork here, it always gets signed off by Stephanie.
Yes.
So when I finished this one, I took it over to Stephanie. I was like, right, okay, need to work out which of the toppers we're going to take out. So Stephanie was like, well, why are we going to take them out? Well, it all looks quite similar, but every single one is different. But I do feel like I felt like it was quite a lot that looked similar.
Right, okay, yeah, get what you're saying.
But Stephanie just said, well, it's all been created, so let's just leave it all in there. So you've got hundreds. There are so many toppers. You've got toppers for all seasons with all the birds. And again, each one is different. You've got them facing the opposite way. This one here, so you've got the autumnal colours there, but you've got it with the holly and also with the flowers, and then you've also got one with leaves as well, and then you've got a pair of birds on there as well. So, and you have got that kind of feel throughout all three of the bird families.
It is, I mean, that is magnificent. I actually really enjoy being able to see the progress of the design work that's gone into these images. When you can see there the pair of them, the single one, you can see what's been taken out, what's been added in. It gives you an option to either add your own creativity into there, put your own elements, fill it out with that massive scene building folder.
Absolutely, you can add a little tiny bird on so it becomes a family. You can make the birds fluffier and fatter and all that kind of thing.
Oh, definitely. And then you can have fun with it, and that's what we love. I mean, Minecraft Studio is about exploration and learning, but most importantly, creating your own designs and having, well, essentially all of the tools to do it, plus pre-constructed images like this. Yeah. You've got every aspect of what could be artwork with Minecraft Studio for $29.99.
And something that I was really important to me with this one, because we always listen to feedback, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is something I know you've done with the rice papers when you're working with Sam.
Yep.
Is I've got the toppers in portrait and landscape for you.
Brilliant.
So you have them to work in both orientations, because some people do prefer a landscape card, and it's not always easy to make a portrait one fit a landscape. So we have got both options.
That's brilliant. Again, it's like I say, always listen to you with your feedback. You can see some wonderful landscapes in there. Now, as Dan just mentioned, these great for toppers and your card fronts, but rice papers, you could take any image and print it onto whatever you want. This could be an entire rice paper builder for you if you wanted it to be. Always be as open-minded as you creatively can be, because this gives you the tools to do it. I mean, look at that. I mean, you've instantly got a place to put all of those birds. Yeah,
absolutely. But it could be the birds from Scene Building Volume 1 that we've got Field of Dreams on today, which has got the very original robins that we did with Two Red Robins. Combine that with this one.
Oh yeah, drop them in here.
Absolutely.
They'd look great, wouldn't they? I mean, you've seen all of this.
Yes, definitely. And it doesn't need to be with birds, because obviously we've got Benji the bunny in Forgotten Corner on the new downloads that are on today. So we can pop any of your animals on here, just pop a sentiment onto some of them, and they will work beautifully just as a card on its own.
Yeah, this is, I mean, when you start to put this together with education, of course, if you've joined Diane on the Minecraft Studio Club, maybe in the classes, whichever series it is, or all series you've joined, put that education towards this new artwork. And we absolutely love to see brand new artwork being shared with you here. And the fact that we've got a launch day with Diane herself, who created this artwork, well, created all of the concepts as well, from those inspiring moments where you were out there taking photos, I think is wonderful. Look at these as well. Look at these watercolour bleeds, these hazes of colours.
Yeah, so the reason I put those ones on there was so that all of that scene building that you've got, you can put a holly bough across the bottom and build your scene on top of that. But you've also got lots of options to create, use these for your backing papers, for your matting and layering, and they are created from the skies and everything within the images, so you know the colours are going to be a perfect match.
Definitely. Now these tags on here, these are dream. These are just, I mean, there's something special about a tag. I think if you have it as a ephemera that's pre-cut, or you've got it as a file or a die, it's always exciting, and all these are different to what I've got in my stash. I know that for a fact.
I love how they turned out. So you've got that watercolour feel to them, and you've also got, It's also a little bit distressed, a little bit shabby, and it's perfectly in keeping with the rest of the download. So you have got that there. And again, you have got some generic ones, some plain ones, some with flowers on, and then you've got quite a lot of Christmas ones, because who doesn't need a million Christmas tags?
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. These, I mean, look at all of the different stars. Even if you're just going to print them off, maybe you're going to do your fussy cutting, layer them up on a project, make them the feature of the card. They could be the card shape. I mean, I know for a fact Mel will be looking at some of these going, oh, I could scan that one in.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Scan that in.
Yeah,
card shapes out of those. What a joyous collection to craft with. And we've got some inspiration as well in the form of the cards created from this download. It is just £29.99 today. This is the show price, everyone. It should be $39.99. You pay nowhere near that. We're taking a £10 off the price, giving you a £10 saving, plus your club discount as well. It's shop nature though to go for it.
I know Arlo did something special with this card, and I just need to check which way it goes.
Oh yeah, okay, something special. I can see something happening. Aren't they stunning though? This collection is absolutely exquisite.
So our Lou created one of these cards with this one. Oh, bear with. I'm doing it backwards. There we
Look at that. That is amazing. That is so good.
I think we might need to create a template or some instructions for this.
I can hear from the wings of Highlight Craft someone shouting SVG file. It must be Mel.
Yeah, definitely. And our Amber's going, how do you even do that?
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, that, isn't it?
Just need to get that to stand up again. There we go.
I mean, the cards and the projects are absolutely exquisite with this collection. It's a download for you as well, which means no postage. It's straight to you as well. Also, we do have that free gift that we're going to mention in just a few moments. You need to get that in your basket, though, to be able to take advantage of it. And you need to get that basket checked out. Right, okie dokie. We have also some incredible deals on the show for you in forms of the printables.
Shall I go and get ready for a demo while you go through these?
Yeah, absolutely. Okie dokie. Oh, just before, oh no, sorry, I'll go through this one first. Okay. All good, all good.
Okay.
Right, we're going to go show you the free gift, all right? I'm sure as well this morning the team have been sharing this with you, but for anyone who maybe have set their timer, your alarm for the Minecraft Studio Hour today, this is the one for you to go and pop in your basket. It's got no value to it today. It's free. Can you believe it? Free gift. It is, of course, valued at $4.99, but you're not paying that at all. This download comes to you, 10 different files, beautiful backgrounds, and you can see how well these will complement the fabulous artwork we're showcasing today for that Nature's Reverie. Well, get this in your basket. It's free. You can check it out. Even if you're not shopping right now, just pop it in your basket, then you've got it. Who knows? This download may be on tomorrow or in a couple of days, and it could be $4.99. This is for today's free gift, okay? But look at that. I mean, you can see the detail in these. And I think sometimes when you see that fresh blue sky, and it's sometimes a bit of a rainy day outside, you need to craft with something inspiring and colourful. It really does change your mood. I know it does me, absolutely. If I craft with different colours of a day, it sort of inspires me or channels me onto a different path. Right, I'm going to share with you now some of our printables. We've still got an absolutely steal of a deal on these printables for you in the premium range. Now, you know premium has been the superior, the top end, the pinnacle of printing with paper here at Highlight Crafts. And the reason why we introduced these was to give you the best results. So at home, you could create professional printing at ease with a low cost. Now, that low cost got even lower recently here at Highlight Crafts because you're actually receiving 2 50 packs of your A4 250 GSM print here. This is your premium. It's not suggested to be used on your Brother Scan and Cut mat, as of course the fibres are shorter. It makes it, we kind of hug your mat, okay? Mel's preference is the pure, but of course she definitely recommends this, as we all do, for your standard printing. Now, it doesn't matter the level or calibre of your printer when you're working onto premium surfaces such as this. We've tested it on a variety of ones and the results are impeccable. It's the way the ink sits, it's the way that it displays itself on the surface. The blues are bluer, the reds are redder, the greens are darker. Everything's bold and crisp. The ink doesn't travel as far. It's kind of like when you use shrink plastic and it shrinks back down and the colours become so vivid. It kind of feels like you've instantly got that result on the surface of this, and it feels like porcelain. It's smooth as well. It's silky to touch. Shop card for this one, it's $14.99. You should be paying $29.98. What a deal on that. Absolutely stock up. Please do not miss out on this deal whilst we have it. I know we've had a week so far of incredible offers for you. It's not stopping today, okay? So keep shopping ahead for these. And I know a lot of you in the comments I saw yesterday said, I've already been getting the deals and I've gone for them again because you've still got it. Absolutely. And we were waiting ages for this to come back in, and it came straight in. And the team went, do you know what? Let's give everyone a treat. We also do have it in the 140 weight, which is shop 40 for this one. £14.99 is all that you're paying for 2 packs. You're going to get 75 sheets in both packs. Brilliant, brilliant variety here. 140 GSM, lower weight, great of course for your decoupage and your shaping. Use your 250 for maybe your card bases, your toppers, for that wonderful structure and stability within a card. But £14.99, brilliant price today. 2 packs, A4 sheets, they're 140 GSM. Now we do also have on the show, a firm favourite of mine and many others as I know, A3 rice paper. I know, honestly, it took so long.
It really did take so long to get this.
It took so long. This one here for you is shop paper, £14.99. You're going to get 10 A3 sheets inside here. Great for, of course, if you bought your brother A3 printer, or if you wanted to, you can cut it down to size. It's not just for printing, stencil, spritz, do all of your work on top of that one as well. But £14.99, I mean, my goodness, I used to pay over that for about 6 printed designs, and you can do your own with that.
And you can actually chop it down to A4 if you wanted to. You don't have to use it as A3. You can print multiple designs on it and trim it down.
100%. There's nothing stopping you from doing that, and it cuts really well on your croppers, your trimmers, all that sort of stuff. The kit and caboodle trim, it works really well on that one. We did then also, I'm just going to quickly flash you the details of these. We do have the printable acetate on the show for you as well. Inside here, again, you are going to be getting 25 A4 sheets. Got a great price on that one today for you, £12.99. It's suitable for inkjet and laser. There is 2 printable sides on here as well. You can easily work that out, either with a marker pen, or you can listen to it like I do. But 25 sheets for £12.99, again, great price to stock up on. We do have the peel and print canvas sheets as well on the show for you. This one here, you're going to be getting inside here 5 sheets, okay, and it does have a removable cover sheet to the top of it, so you peel that off so it stops it getting dusty. Shop peel with this one, £12.99 from £14.99. And then to round off here at the end of the counter, we do have your print your own sticker sheets. Now, your print your own sticker sheets are fabulous. These are the clear ones. Now this is £12.99. It's your PET sheet, so it's great. It creates a completely transparent sticker, which means if you're scrapbooking with this, if you're using it on glassware or porcelain, you don't see the edge. It's like you can essentially create your very own flush, almost looks transfers, but without, of course, that enamelled finish. But this is absolutely brilliant. I remember when we first bought this in, we couldn't keep it in stock. £12.99 today for you. Shop clear to go for those. Again, the star of the show today is your download. Now, the star of the show is your download, which is your Nature's Reverie. It is £29.99 today. Please do not miss out on that great price today for the show. It should be £39.99. Get your saving, get your club discount, get it in your basket and checked out. There's no postage, it's yours. And maybe you're going to start crafting with it right now, and it's almost like you've got a class with Diane. How good is that? How are you doing, Dan?
I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
I'm very excited.
I'm very much looking forward to this.
I'm hoping I'm going to get to do all my demos. Now, if I don't get to do all of the demos that I've got planned, I will record one, whichever one I don't get done, because I've got 4 demos and
brilliant.
We're a bit tight on time, so I'm going to go quickly. I'm going to start as if you do know how to use the basics of Minecraft Studio, because if you don't, there is about 13, 14 hours of free education on our Highlight Crafts YouTube channel. So just go to our YouTube, search for Minecraft Studio, and there's a whole playlist there. There's myself, there's David in there. We do monthly, we did some craft alongs which were monthly, and they are still there for you. It literally starts with right from the beginning all the way through to, and a whole 45 minutes on using the text feature. So there's so much detail on there. So we're going to start as if we know the basics. So I'm going to pull on one of the toppers. So these are, actually I'm in the scenes folder, so these are the ones without the birds. So I'm just going to pull on one at random. So we've got this one here. And I have planned my demonstrations from a what I'm doing, but I haven't planned them from a which elements I'm using, because I want to mix and match and do it live, because I want you to see how quickly and easily you can build without planning, because it's so easy with everything working together so beautifully. So I've got my topper on there. I've gone to the flowers and foliage section, and I'm just going to pull on, let's just pull on this one for example. So you can see there it works perfectly, because it's not from this particular image. You can see those flowers are not in there, but it's actually works perfectly. So we're just going to shrink that one down to add a little bit more detail, a little bit of a gap just there in the design. So we're just going to fill that gap a little bit. Let's have a look what else we've got. So we've got this one here, so we'll pop a little bit more detail just on this side. Maybe we'll start to have this going up around the edge to have a little bit more detail there. We'll copy and paste that, and we'll pop it over to the side, and then I'm just going to right click, flip and flip it horizontally to have it going over the other side. So you can see there we've literally started to bring that frame up and around, so it kind of gives us more of a frame for the design that we're going to pop into it. So we're going to add some of the birds into there now. So we're going to bring on our robin. He's a little bit big at the moment, so mouse over the corner, click and drag down towards the image, and we shrink him down, and he's just going to sit just there, just nestled in the foliage just there.
He works so well, he just fits in with all of the colours, doesn't he?
It does, doesn't it? And and I love the fact that we can then bring on the blue tits. So we'll bring on the pair of blue tits, and again they work beautifully as well because of the array of colours we've got in the designs. So I'm going to shrink those down. I'm going to bring them over to this side. I'm going to flip those. So flip them horizontally, and then you can see there we've now got the pair of them literally sat in those flowers, just having a chat. They're all having a bit of a chin wag this morning on these branches, and let's bring in Let's bring in one of the chaffinches. So we'll have one of those.
Oh, Diane as well. We've been asked. Maureen, good morning to you, Maureen.
Morning, Maureen.
It's just down. This download is beautiful.
Thank you.
Please do a volume 2.
Okay. Well, I will add it to the list.
I was going to ask, but I thought I'll not verbalise it.
No,
but then someone's already asked.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. I'll have another month at home.
Dad's scheduling a cold.
But absolutely, let us know what other birds you'd like in it, and I'll talk to the artist about generating some different ones.
Yeah.
So you can see we've added a little chaffinch just there. So we've got these lovely little birds there. I'm going to go into the nests and wreaths because we have got some birds' nests in here as well. So we'll bring this one in. So you can see this has got some little flowers in there. So we're just going to tuck a little bird's nest just over this side here, just to add a little bit more detail. So you've got that one there. And then what we're going to do is just add a little bit of text to this one. So it's as if we've created our own topper. So we're just going to put on here, just click on text, click on the page, and we're just going to put happy birthday, Maureen. I'm sure we've got a Maureen watching. I'm sure you've read out a Maureen.
Yes, absolutely, we do.
So happy birthday, Maureen. We'll centre it, we'll make it bold, we'll make it bigger. And then we will change the colour of the text by double clicking. And then we go to the brushes tab, and then you can click anywhere in this box. So you can see as I'm dragging this around, the colour is changing. I love when it changes live.
Satisfying.
But any click, so the centre of that cross, any click in this box is going to choose one of those dots in that box. We've got all of these different colour options here as well. So we can get quite close to the colours within the image. However, we've got the colour picker. Click onto that and your mouse changes to a pen. So let's go for this lovely burnt orange here. And there you can see that now matches perfectly with the colour within the image. If we click on the picker and go for the blue in the sky, it matches again. Like that. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite subtle, but it's still soft. There. Yeah, I like that. So we'll go with that, okay. And then we are just going to go to the home page. We're going to select everything. We're going to group it, and then we're going to resize it down. So resize it down, so that's a topper on our card. I'm going to go back to the files, back to the scenes, grab our original one, which was number 12. Pop that onto the page, and we're going to shrink it down. So I'm just going to rotate this one around. I'm going to hold down the shift button on my keyboard so that it snaps to 45-degree angle, so we can get it at a perfect right angle.
I love that technique. I learned that quite a while after using Macro Studio.
Honestly, there's things that I didn't know until I saw you do it, that on the drop shadow you could just use the blur radius slider. Oh. I have always, in 15 years, I have always used all 3 sliders together.
Ah, Dan saw something that I did.
Yeah, every day's a school day.
This is it.
So what we're going to do with that one is we're just going to fade that one down. So literally just soften it with the transparency, and then you can see there we've now got that there. And if we bring this to the front, then we can actually use this for matting and layering when we actually create our card. So we've got the same design, and because actually when you position it, you can actually position it so it looks like the hedge is still flowing. Yeah. You've got that design going there, but you can actually, what I would do is print that out and do my matting and layering, have a little bit of separation, maybe with some white card or some burnt orange card, to actually create the project there.
That's beautiful.
So that's how we can create our own toppers. You have all those toppers on there. You've got something like 100 different toppers on there. Yeah. But we've actually built our own in 3 minutes.
Thank goodness.
which is personalised.
And you know what? It's such a joy, and to join everybody in the comments as well, saying it's so lovely to see you demonstrating as well during one of the shows, and it's great. Loads of people saying it's great to see you in front of the camera here today, Diane. So thank you so much for joining us for the show. We're going to go straight back over to Dan in just a few moments' time, but I just want to welcome you all to the show here today at Highlight Crafts. We've reached a really busy point during the show, so thank you so much for staying with us. And if you have just joined us, we have a brand new selection of artwork for you here today, launching during this very hour. We only have around about 25 minutes left of this show though, so you've got to be quick. It's got a great show price at it for you today. Now, it is Nature's Reverie. It's an absolutely exquisite selection of artwork created and of course inspired by Diane's frosty walks out there, looking at the birds, twittering in the trees, and then she thought, you know what? We need to do a collection inspired by this, and that's exactly where it was born. Now, this absolute jam-packed collection of artwork is going to come to you in an instant as a download. There's no postage, it gets added to your account, and guess what? It's £29.99 today for this incredible launch hour. So many of you have already added it to your baskets, and I can see you're already checking those out, and you've even been shopping ahead. Please make sure to get that free gift in your basket though at the same time. To get this download in your basket today, if you're joining us on social media, all that you need to do is type Shop Nature into the comments right now to make it yours. And honestly, this is one you do not want to miss out on at all. Diane is loving demonstrating with it, preparing with it. She even said, I've got 4 demos to try and get in during the show today. This is what it's all about. But take part, get involved and get this artwork. And also, if you've already downloaded it, please share your feedback in the comment section already and let us know what you've been creating. And as you always do, we love to see it. Send your makes in, but Shop Nature to get yours today. Thank you so much if you've joined us. We're going to go on and have another look, if that's okay with you, Diane.
Absolutely.
We're going to have a little play on Minecraft Studio. But honestly, it's so wonderful to see. In fact, just to quickly give you a quick preview, again, we've got all of the birds inside here. We have also got, look at the robins, we've got the blue tits. This selection of artwork in all of these colours is coming to you. I mean, when you actually look at the volume inside here, it's unbelievable. But oh my goodness, $29.99. And this isn't from the archive. This isn't something we've reinvented for you. This is not something we've thought, okay, we'll give you some new colorways and of course revitalize your creativity. This is brand new. The wreaths for me are what are doing it. I mean, those wreaths are just, I mean, you've got crescents in there, full wreaths, you've got moons, the lot, and inspired with all of those wonderful pieces of artwork. Shop Nature to get yours today. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Shall we have a look?
Shall we have a look? So should we do some embossing?
Oh, can we do some embossing?
Everybody loves the embossing. Okay, so I have a topper on the page. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste. So we can click the buttons up at the top, or we can right click and select copy, right click and select paste. You'll see on the layers tab that means we've got 2 on the page. We just need to click onto the top one, and then we just go to the effects tab and we move any one of the 2 embossing sliders. Now it will go solid grey, don't panic, that is correct. We get a lot of people say it's not working. That is correct, that is what happens. But then when we move whichever slider we move second, you'll see it gives us that embossed detail. Almost looks like kind of etched stone.
Yeah, it does.
It's really, really beautiful. Now, obviously it's solid grey. We might not want it solid grey, so we're going to reduce the opacity and we're going to fade that down. So because we have the other one underneath, we're actually fading down the top one and it's bringing the colour of the bottom one through and giving us that embossed look on this topper. It is still grey, so what we're going to do is going to add the colour boost. So you can see we've got these sliders here, so we're just going to add a little bit of colour just to stop it being so grey. And you can see that there. So what we can do now is we can actually save this file so we can actually bring it back onto the page. So I'm going to save that as a topper emboss. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. So we're going to save that there. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete that one off the page. I'm going to go to my files and I'm going to bring on the emboss topper. Oh, ignore that, bear with. I just click the wrong
I do that
button.
all the time.
Yeah, I'll just let go of the mouse. There we go.
Oh,
so there's our
that.
embossed one. So I'm just going to pop this onto the page and I'm just going to crop this one. So we're going to crop. I'm going to, oh, hang on, there we go, zoom out so we can get these boxes. So we're going to crop this just to the edges and then we'll go down there and over there. So we're going to go OK with that. We're going to pop the embossed one over the top of the original one. We'll sort the positioning out in just a second, because what we're going to do now, I'm going to use the lasso knife for this one just because it's a little bit quicker. So I'm going to click on the lasso knife and I'm going to come around this tree. Really, I'm doing this really quickly, guys. You do take a little bit more time at home to do this.
I've never even thought about cutting into an embossed file before.
Well, because we've saved it, we can do that. So I'm going to go around here and then around the robin. And again, I'm not doing this perfectly, but I'm just doing it quickly for you guys because I want to get all the other demos in.
She says, while perfectly going round the robin.
You're not looking closely enough, David. And then around the outside.
It's a fabulous tool, that one.
And then we're going to keep the inner. So then we actually have the embossed one over the top of the original one. So you can see you've got the soft watercolour there, but then you've got the embossed detail here. And we can then come back in and play about with the colours, so we
That's so cool.
Add some saturation. So it actually looks like it's part of the original design.
I've never even seen that before. That's so good. And you've got the file embossed, cut around it.
Save the embossed file as a JPEG, so it flattens both layers. It literally glues both layers together. Bring it back on over the top, and then choose which element you want. And it really makes it pop, doesn't it?
I think this is the perfect artwork to do that process with as well, because you've just got such picturesque scenes. Yeah. So you could do that with a scene that you've created yourself as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You? All you need to do is save the file as a JPEG once you've embossed it, and then use it in exactly the same way as everything else. I actually did this in class 6 of the Minecraft Studio Club with some rice papers. We took a beautiful pier from a waterfront, and yeah, it was an incredibly popular technique. But yeah, it's just something a bit different, because at the moment people tend to emboss and then use the full embossed image. So this is a way of actually changing up and mixing, giving a bit more detail, and great if you love making your own rice papers as well. Yeah,
I was just about to say that in the next show I'm definitely going to be having a go at this technique.
Okay.
Consider it stolen.
Shared.
Sorry,
yes, we share the technique. Right, what I want to do now, have we got time for... I've got loads of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, whizzing through it. Okay. This is what happens when I do the demos really quickly. I'm now going to get to the end, having said I'll not get them all done, and I'll have time for an extra one.
Yeah, you will.
I'll go, David, it's your turn. Okay, so I'm going to change the page to landscape. So to do that, we go to the print tab, and we go to the port and land button. Once it goes orange, click onto it and change it to landscape. That changes the page. If you've already built a design on there, it won't change your design, it will only change the page behind it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our overlays tab. We're going to click on the star that says cards, and you'll see here we've got A5 landscape, A5 portrait. So we're going to click onto A5 portrait. Nothing happens at the moment because we need to click the paperclip to actually put the overlay onto the page. The overlay won't print. The only thing that will happen if you save your file is the overlay will then be stuck on your file, but it will not print. But I would just recommend switching it off before you save your file. But what this shows us is the actual card front. So it shows us the center line of the card front with the center point there. And so you know whether you're actually working with the front or the back of the card, which also means we can build our own designs completely uniquely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our scene building folder. We're going to go to the flowers and foliage, and we are going to go and find some beautiful holly. So let's have a look. This is a very big folder. So let's find one of these. So,
we've had a question coming in, Darren. Am I right to just...
Absolutely.
This is from the lovely Alan. Good morning to you, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Is this question, when I save an image, it won't let me reopen the image I have saved? Could it be the way that the file it's being saved in, maybe?
It could be. We did have somebody contact us once before with that, and we thought it might have been a OneDrive issue, but it wasn't the usual OneDrive issue where it's got the pages over the top.
Yes, I remember that one.
But that person took OneDrive off their computer completely, as in uninstalled OneDrive rather than deactivated it, and it did fix it. Now, I don't know whether that is the fix, because it could have just been an anomaly, but it's worth trying, Alan. And you're always welcome to email us an example of one of the files so that we can try and open it here and see what happens as well, because sometimes it might just be that it's just a little software glitch somewhere in the saving, but actually it might open on a different computer, so you can always try that as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jonathan as well, Good One Teacher's got back and
Hey,
said,
Jonathan.
if you save it as MCS, you should be able to open it and change it, but if you save it as a PNG or a JPEG, you can't obviously change the elements because it kind of like welds it all together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it literally
Saves
locks all the layers. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but let us know if potentially you might be saving it as a different file format, or definitely try the OneDrive method that Dan's just mentioned, but let us know if there's anything else we can help with.
Okay, so we're just going to pop this onto the page, and then we're going to go into our birds folder, and we're going to grab, let's go with the pair of robins on this one. So we're going to shrink that down, and we're just going to pop those just on there, like so. And then we're going to go back into our text tab. So again, we just click on add text, put the mouse over the top of the page, and then we type. So we're going to put Merry Christmas from our house to yours.
That image underneath.
No typos. Yay.
Do you know what? I don't know what it is typing live on air.
Typing,
is that
honestly, every time it is, yeah. I'm literally like this.
How do I spell happy birthday?
Yeah. How do I spell my own name? So we're just going to pop that just over there, maybe. And then we're just going to change the font. So Microsoft Studio reads any font that is anywhere on your computer. They're not built into the program. So if you have the fonts on your computer, you can definitely use them in the program. So you can see there we just changed it to a little bit more fancy. And then we will just change the colour. So we're going to double click on the text, select all of the text, and we'll click that colour picker. Now is the big decision as to what colour text we want. So, I mean, that is a stunning colour, isn't it?
That's a wonderful colour, that one.
I think I'd like a feature wall in
that colour.
That
reminds me a little bit of the colour that we've got in Academy in the Cadence room.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
That wonderful deep blue.
Do we want the orange? Do we want the red from berries?
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go back to that blue. I love the colour picker.
Yeah, it's a brilliant feature.
Yeah.
It's so good. I mean, even just to making your own coloured card. That's a great one.
Absolutely. So you've seen that the topper that we created and everything else is really, really, it's quite strong artwork. So there's a lot of detail, a lot of design going on. But what I've done with this one is literally taken a couple of elements from the scene building, created this, and I'm going to switch that overlay off. So you can see there now, that is a really simple, quick and easy card. If I click the overlay back on, what we can do is we can just grab hold of these three elements. So just click and draw a box over there. I need to copy and paste first. So right click and copy, right click and paste. Gonna move that over there and then move that over there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to group those two together. So draw a box over those two, group them, and then we're going to shrink those two down. And I'm going to right click and flip, and we're going to flip it horizontally so that it's facing the opposite direction, just because I like to add a point of difference to the front or the back of the card. And then we're going to drag over the second text that we did, and we're going to put designed for you by Diane. Pop that onto there, shrink that down, and there we can see we've got a complete card. Now you can actually make this card, obviously we can move this so it's central on the A5 card, so you can actually use the lines on the overlay to decide where you want it. You can bring this down towards the bottom, crop it so that it's a small square card. But you can see that there, if I take that overlay off, it's literally such a quick and simple card, and not necessarily something that you would think of when you see this artwork. Because this artwork is so detailed and there's so much depth in it, you might not think that you're going to create clean and simple cards, but you absolutely can. And then something else that I just want to do is open a new page, take off the grid and ruler, and this is going to look very random to start with, but I'm saving this page as a JPEG. So
okay. What, just the blank page?
Just the blank page. Because then when we go back to this one, what we can do is go to Files and go to Documents.
I love this because I have absolutely no idea.
So Documents, and there we've got page 2. So just drag that onto the page, shrink it down. We can pop that onto there, shrink it down. We can send that to the back, and then we can copy and paste And then what I need to do there, this is something, I'm going on the hoof now. I don't know whether it will add.
I'm excited here.
Yes,
I'm really intrigued.
The colour boost won't work. So what I just need to do is go back to my white page. Actually, let's copy this. Back to my white page. Copy that. Use the colour picker to set the page. Okay, so I wanted that on there to make sure I'd still got that if the colour picker wasn't at the right shade. Yeah. We're going to save that as a JPEG, so we'll call that one 3, just for something. And then we're going to go back to our files. We've now got that one in there. Just need to drag that on.
Look at this. This is like proper LCS.
Then if we shrink that one down a bit, pop that onto there, right click and send that to the back. We can then do our matting and layering with a solid white piece, and then just have a little bit of a frame around there. So we're just shrinking this down. Let's get those grab handles, pull that down just a little bit more there, up there, and then pull that bottom one just a little bit more. So we've just got a little bit of matte and layering just to lift that clean and simple card a little bit more.
That's amazing.
I literally just thought that and thought, will it work? Let's try it.
That's so good to see. I imagine everyone's with me on that. I was just fixated at watching you put that together because that was so nice to see you really sort of go into the web of Minecraft Studio
and this is the
and
thing,
sort of explore it.
It's kind of, I was literally just looking at it thinking I'd really like a frame on it, but it's actually quite hard to just get a frame. I mean, you could bring on the green one and then digitally punch something on the inside just to give you a frame, but actually that gives you the layers, and we can actually add drop shadows to those layers then. So you can add drop shadows to the white layer just to lift it a little bit. And that's one of the things with Minecraft Studio is it's not necessarily a feature within Minecraft Studio. Things like when you want to change the hair colour or you want to change the colour of a top, it's not, or a flower head or something, it's not that you're changing the colour of that specific element of the design. You use the scissor to cut out the area you want, you copy and paste it, and you change the colour of that layer. So it's getting the features of Minecraft Studio to do what you want it to do. It's kind of working out the workarounds to get the effect that you want, but there's so many different effects and features.
That's it. It's kind of like growing up. Like I used to have building kits, like whether it was like Meccano or Connect, and it's like once you know the system of the way that it works, you put the instruction book to one side and make your own creation.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's kind of like you go, actually, I'm going to go off piece and make this big Ferris wheel instead of making, you know, the book that was in the instruction. It's you know how to do it because you've learnt the tools.
Yes.
And that's what I love, and seeing that happen there really does highlight that as a fact, that once you have got the system down with that education and sit on it, just learn, practice, enjoy it, and then it just comes naturally. Thank you, Diane.
That's all right, no problem.
We have just been asked a question, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
Graham, good morning to you, Graham.
Hi, Graham.
Are there going to be any Lux transfer decals for these lovely birds? Well, wait no longer.
You could not have asked that question at a more apt time, Graham.
Right, I do have something. I have 3 things to share for you on a 3 for 2. But also, you may be thinking, well, this looks a bit different. They're actually, our printer is printing away now, creating these Lux transfers for you. If there is time, we will get them brought in, but I've got the images to share with you exactly what you will be receiving in the exact same scale at home. These are the Lux transfers to complement nature's Reverie. These are beautiful. If you are at home thinking these as Lux transfers are going to be exquisite, wait no longer. Shop Wreath $12.99 is your first one here. This is all of your wreaths packed with foliage, filled out with flowers. You can see that every square millimetre of this page has been utilised for your Lux stickers. I mean, they are tremendous. Put them on glass, put them on your paper, cardstocks, whether you're going to be decorating, you know, coasters with these, home furnishings. Shop Wreath is there going to get you your first. So remember though, to take advantage of the 3 for 2 offer, you will need to have 3 within your basket. It could be 3 of the same design, but it has to be 3 in there to only pay for 2. The next one that we're going to share with you, Diane, the tags.
So many possibilities with that one.
When we spoke about the tags, we both instantly lit up saying how fundamental these are and how versatile they will be. But as a tag, oh my goodness, these are going to be brilliant.
David, the luxury of those on your Christmas gifts, especially if it's a really small little gift that's got a very special present inside it.
I know, I was just thinking, little gift box, front of a card, they will just add that luxury enamelled touch. And then you could still go over the top of these with a permanent marker on top of your Lux transfers as well. We're already really busy for these guys. The third one. It's the birds. We've got them. Oh my goodness, look at the colour on there. $12.99 again, Diane. Everyone has been asking about the birds. You can get them as a Lux transfer.
Absolutely. And we have had so many requests for robins as a Lux sheet. Now, we do have the one that we did last week with the original 2 red robins. We are about to bring that as a full A4 sheet, but this one is the ones that go with your Nature's Reverie. So imagine you've actually created a beautiful frame in Micro Studio and you've printed it out and then you pop one of these on.
Oh, wow.
To just to finish it. And you've got so many different sizes on there. You've got the little small ones which will work beautifully on your scenes like this, but just stretch the scene up and pop one of the bigger ones on there as well.
Oh my goodness.
So many possibilities. But again, all of the other Lux demos that we've done, so onto your glassware, onto your mugs, all those kind of things.
Definitely. I mean, we're about to even show with you more techniques in the next hour of how to apply them, use them, and get the best use out of them. So join us for that show too. But this one is all about brand new, never been seen before, added and brought into the studio. I know it was towards the end of the hour, so if you have stayed with us and joined us for the show, well worth the wait,
definitely,
right?
Yes,
honestly,
definitely.
These are gorgeous. So Shopbird, $12.99 for your A4 Lux transfer page. You've then got your tags, which was shop tag, $12.99. Again, remember you could be going for 3 of the same, or you might be going for 2 of one of the designs and 1 of the others. It depends on what you want to be shopping for today. Again, $12.99 for the tags, and then it is shop wreath. I mean, this one here. Imagine the set of 4 coasters done with those.
Definitely, stunning. Would you aquastone those to seal them, or would you need to?
Do you know what? It's a frequently asked question.
They're resin, aren't they?
Yeah, they're resin, so you don't actually need to.
Okay.
Don't need to at all. You do not need to aquastone them. My personal preference is because I just enjoy using aquastone anyway, and I like to just know that everything is coated and locked in together. You can, and I do. Demoed it quite a few times, but it's not required. Okay. But look at these. I mean, you've even got the swag there. How wonderful are these going to be? Just on, maybe you've got candle decorations, you've got glass ornaments that you're going to bring out throughout Christmas. I'm starting to remember all the stuff that I bought at the end of last season in the sale that I can decorate for this year.
Definitely.
This is what stickers are going to be for.
And something Stephanie did when we had a sheet of wreath stickers. We did a pre-record last week. It went out at 6 o'clock one evening, and there were some wreaths on it, different to these ones. And what Stephanie did was she actually took one of these one that was similar to this, and she snipped into it and actually turned it into a whole swag that flowed across the top of the project.
Nice.
So you can snip into your Lux stickers as well. You don't have to use them as they are on there. So think about how you're going to use them, and then think about that when you're popping them in your basket.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. And again, these are brand new, never been seen before. They're to coincide and to complement your brand new Minecraft Studio download that is being featured heavily as the star of the show today. We've had some brilliant deals and incredible offers on this hour, not only the launch, but the fact we've then just introduced to you the Lux transfers to go with it. So again, just for anyone that's just hopped on and thought, what are they talking about? What's all this?
I missed this. They weren't on at the start of the show. They weren't on at the start of the show.
They weren't, no, don't worry.
They're so hot off the press, they are still printing.
Literally, they are still printing. That is a fact. Shopbird for your birds. Again, on here, absolutely tons of variety of size for you to work with. Shopbird, they're $12.99. Please do bear in mind they are 3 for 2, but to take advantage of the offer, you will need to pop 3 individual ones in your basket. Again, you could change the quantity at your checkout basket to 3 of any of them if you just wanted to go for maybe 3 sheets of the tag. But if you've gone for the download, I would 100% recommend going for all 3 of these. You have got full variety on where you're going to use them. Even just the tag hanging from the wreath would look really pretty, just as a sentiment to say, or just as a little note to add. Shop wreath, $12.99 for your third one there. Do not go without those 3 for 2. Really, really busy for those. We've only got 2 minutes left.
Okay, I've got a really quick demo, or we can do or we can skip it.
Whatever you prefer.
Okay,
let's go for it.
Okay, right, so I'm just going to grab a few of these different toppers. So I'm just going to grab a few of them. I'm going for the ones that I can see they are the autumnal shades. So just grabbing some of these here. And grab that one as well. So just going to bring them all onto the page. I'm going to select them all. So select all, and I'm just going to group them just to resize them down because I want them quite small. And then we're going to ungroup, and then I'm just going to place them randomly on the page. So we're going to rotate them around just to have some different elements of the design. So rotating them, not similar angles, I'm just going really different, moving the different birds to different parts of the page. So put that one in the middle, that one there. That one can go there. This one down here. Get the little robins going. So I'm basically just creating a bit of a kind of a tumbling collage of the toppers here.
It reminds me of a vintage wrapping paper I've got.
And then we'll copy and paste. Yeah, I love the colours on that. That's the thing with these colours. They are vintage, but it's a contemporary style of artwork. So we'll copy and paste that
really
one
warming.
quickly. Okay.
40 seconds.
That one in there, and then I didn't quite get it finished quite as much as I'd like to, but I'm just going to pop this onto the page and then right click and send that to the back. And you can see now, if I just quickly grab these.
I like this.
Oh, I'm going to grab the paper there we go. I'm coming. I'm just going to grab the bottom ones. And then if we go to effects and we fade those down into that background, you can see that we can just create something totally different. It doesn't need to be a topper, it can be an element on a backing paper, and then you can go into the scene building, mix and match the elements around it just to cut off some of those solid edges, and you can fade the edges down as well, blend them in.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. Making your own backgrounds, making your own scrapbook pages on Minecraft Studio. Thank you so much, Diane. I've loved every second of this. I've learnt a lot, and I'm sure you have at home. And also, we've gained so many creative goodies throughout the hour. We are going to be coming up in just a few minutes' time with another look at that fabulous show that Stephanie and Mel brought to you the hour previous. So I'm going to get involved and get crafting in that one. Please do not forget to check out your baskets, though. You need to make sure you're checking out to get those items to your front door. In the meantime, though, grab a cup of tea. We'll see you in just a couple of minutes. Have a fabulous day. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
See you in a bit, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.